Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm still working on catching up. So I'm going to do really quick Aquarius season readings. These are going to be by element again, but I will do them by sign. So first up, air signs. We're using the Golden Tarot for these readings. It's going to be a quick 3-card spread called a mind, body, spirit reading. So we'll get 1 card each. Mind, body, and spirit. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if the readings resonate. If you'd like to donate to support this work, there are links listed down below. And you can also use the link to my website to schedule a reading with me. You can also use that to contact me. You can send me an email with any questions that you may have. Okay, so let's start with Aquarius, since it is your birthday season, Aquas. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. You will get a bonus birthday spread when I get to the February monthlies, which I should hopefully get to later this week. Sorry, I'm just fixing my bracelet. Was a little bit loose here. Okay, Aquas. Let's see, 3 cards again. Mind, body, spirit. Mind. That's so on point, honestly, with the collective energy, body, and spirit. Look at that. You have 2 sixes coming out, 6 of cups, 10 of wands, and the 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles. So for your mind, you have the 6 of cups. The reason I said that's so spot on for the energy, those of you who keep track, we obviously are in an astrological period known as Mercury retrograde. It is happening right now. Of course, Aquas, in your sign. So for a lot of people, Mercury retrograde energy in general, right? But now we're talking about the mind space, right? So you can find yourself sort of, thinking or ruminating on sort of past things, maybe past people. For some of you, this may be bringing up sort of, childhood sort of issues or memories. For some of you, this may be, a little bit more positive, like nostalgia, maybe sort of inspiring you. Okay, maybe like even creative kind of activities that you participated in childhood. Again, you may be sort of thinking about it, right? Because it's coming up in the mind space. As well, there may be, again, past people that you may be thinking of, right? Positively or negatively. I don't even like to really put that spin on it. It just sort of like is what it is. But pay attention, right? Especially if you find that your thoughts, your mind is sort of traveling, to a past energy, a past time, a past person. There's likely a reason, why that's coming up for you right now. So pay attention to that, okay? I feel like for you, there might be something that, you can sort of elucidate or take out from that that's going to be beneficial in terms of your spiritual growth, okay? For your body, you have the 10 of Wands. So Aquarius, I don't know why, but again, I'm just like getting... No, sorry, not again, because it didn't come up yet. But I'm getting this energy of, like, I feel like this has been, like, you've almost been in this energy maybe for a little while, okay? So it feels like it spans beyond just the Aquarius season that this reading is focusing on, okay? But you may have sort of, an overwhelming sort of amount of work or responsibilities, right? Sometimes we're like the caregivers in our family circle or, friend group. So this card is really saying, that, it's not sustainable, right? That your body is basically like begging, asking for rest here with this card, right? It's saying to put all of these wands down, really focus on yourself, focus on self-care. So that may be something that you want to think about, for the duration of Aquarius season, perhaps throughout Mercury retrograde season, right, which will span, it will go into the early part of a Pisces season. It ends on the 20th, but then we have a post-shadow period of about 2 to 3 weeks, right? So that takes us squarely into Pisces season. For your spirit message, you have the 6 of coins. So again, right, especially with the 6s here, and again, with that 10 of wands coming out, there's a really strong call to find balance here within. Okay, I'm feeling this really strong energy of, balancing, work and play. But for you, it also feels like very elemental, like balancing your mind space, because sometimes when I think about the mind, right, I sort of like think of the sky and how, I'm a Pisces, so maybe I'm a little bit more inclined to this, but we, I sort of see like this, like sort of like floating off into space, right? And obviously you have to tether yourself into this 3D reality, okay, whatever that sort of means for you. And again, sort of finding balance here. Again, I feel like for some of you, your energy is a little bit scattered right now. Again, it feels like it's more so in terms of a 3D capacity. So again, work or again, responsibilities that you have and relationships, etc. So again, just really strive to, your spirit again is calling for more rest, more balance here. Okay, Aquas, let's move into Gemini. I'm just looking at the clock because I do have a client actually. Oops, I missed a card. All right, so Gemini, again, these readings can be viewed for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. You are the first element that I'm doing, so the other ones aren't up just yet, but they will be, hopefully all of them. Hopefully I get through all of them by the end of today. If not today, then definitely by the end of day tomorrow, Tuesday. Okay, so Geminis, what are your messages? Mind, body, spirit messages for the sign of Gemini, please. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Again, the reading resonates. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. So mind, body, and spirit. Look at you showing up in your energy there, King of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. The energy is non-gendered, right? So King, Queen of Swords doesn't really matter, right? It does, but it doesn't. Okay, so in your mind space, you have the Moon card. I feel like for you, Geminis, a lot of subconsciously based feelings and emotions may be coming up for you right now. And it seems like it's weighing very heavily on your mind. As well, I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you have something to share or express and you may be holding back now. So for some of you, I feel like you out and out know exactly what this is. It's just that you're holding back for whatever reason. And obviously, depending on whatever exact circumstances are, maybe you have a valid reason for that. Or, I do feel like a little bit of energy, like someone maybe being a little bit like sneaky, like holding back sort of really important information, okay, about something, whether it's you or it could be someone else in regards to you. But in either case, I feel like, if you don't know what it is, right, and it is you, again, it's sort of happening in the subconscious. So try to figure out ways to kind of like tap and tune in, to your intuition and to your internal knowing and your knowledge. There are definitely ways that you can do that. Obviously, one of the main suggestions I'm going to say is just go ahead and book a reading with me, because that is often the type of things that come up in readings, okay? If it's someone else with regard to you, I feel like your intuition is very strongly telling you like there's something that you don't know. There's something that this person may be keeping from you. Okay, could be dealing with Pisces or Cancerian energy here with the moon as well. I'm also just getting a little bit of like, could be that sort of, these sort of, especially if it's subconsciously based energy, but also if it's like, information that sort of needs to come to light or come to the fore. I'm just feeling like like things started unfolding, even if you don't necessarily see it or feel it just yet, around the full moon that we had in Leo right at the end of January, okay? And your body message, here you are, right? Queen of Swords showing up. So again, I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing, right? We know, right? For those of you who are deeply spiritual beings, which probably if you're watching this reading, you are, we know that if we, have some sort of higher knowledge or internal knowledge, internal knowing, but we either, don't act upon it or we sort of disregard it, right? It can sort of cause tension in the body. So what the body message here is that I'm getting is that, again, whether it's you, whether it's someone else, I do feel like there needs to be some sort of communication. Perhaps it's you initiating a discussion. Perhaps it's, again, someone else who needs to come towards you and tell you something. If you have a feeling, right, that it might be someone else, maybe you want to initiate this conversation. Again, with the Mercury retrograde energy, it's kind of funky. So you may want to, you may feel like you want to like sit on it and wait for a little while, see what happens. And that's fine too. But just be aware that, again, if this is, resonating with you, that you just want to pay attention, that you're not sort of holding on to anything that's going to cause you, tension again, or angst or anxiety in your body space. For a lot of you too, I feel like there are possibly like people, situation, things here that you really need to be like very intentional and strong with your boundaries. Perhaps even for some of you here, this is about cutting some things off here. Okay. And I get very strongly that, again, like your intuition is really, really calling this out for you right now. And that's amplified with this Judgment card coming up in the spirit energy, right? Because Judgment is all about making decisions and choices, right? Judgment is a very strongly rebirth energy. This is an interesting depiction of the card. It doesn't really show that, but that's still the energy that I'm picking up on here, right? That there's like sort of this transition from an old way, an old cycle, a way of sort of being or thinking, again, whether it's you or it's someone else, and that is really ready to change now. Okay, gems? All right, so last but not least, let's do Libra. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The readings resonate. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. What are the messages for Libra, spirit, mind, body, spirit messages for my Libras? Okay. All right, Libra, mind, 3 of coins, body, King of Swords. Look at that. You are also showing up in your energy just like Gemini was, and the 8 of Wands in your spirit section. Okay, so in terms of your mind space, you have the 3 of Pentacles here, Libra. Okay, I really feel like for a lot of you, like you're thinking about, I'm getting 2 things, okay? For some of you, I feel like your mind is occupied by some sort of relationship issue. You know, obviously this could be talking about your partnership. This could be talking about, you know, dynamics again in a friendship or a family group. But for some, that seems like, you know, let's say like, I don't know, less than 50%. I'll say that. For others of you, I actually feel like this is more so in terms of thinking about, you know, something that you want to initiate work-wise, okay? Or you're thinking about like a work group or a project that you're working on, or again, something that you may sort of want to initiate. It may be like, you know, explicitly work, right? Like if you have like a 9-to-5 job right now, it could be related to that, or it could be talking about, you know, some sort of like something else that you want to do that's like outside of, you know, your main form of income, we'll say. Okay, it feels very, very new. I also feel like a little bit of creative energy here. For those of you that this is talking about a relationship issue, I feel like, you know, the message may be saying, try to think outside of the box, try to think of a creative solution to sort of whatever, you know, whatever the situation or the issue may be. Okay. In your body message here, you have the King of Swords. So I kind of said this message with Geminis, right? So we can take this at either sort of thing. I just feel like Libra is like, and I felt this with Gemini too, that there's something that you really sort of need to get off your chest, or that you want to communicate, or, you know, some sort of suggestion or piece of advice that you have. And I kind of feel like, you know, your body is really saying like, yes, you know, like your intuition is really attuned and tapped in and on point. And so honor your intuition, right? Honor those higher chakras, your crown, your third eye, and exercise it through your throat chakra, right? So it may be some sort of discussion. It may be some type of letter that you have to write, right? If you maybe don't feel comfortable, right? I should have said this for Gemini too, but if you don't maybe feel comfortable sort of initiating or having this sort of discussion or speaking up right now, perhaps do like a little journaling exercise for yourself, okay? Just some way to sort of get it out of your head and out into the ethers, right? Out onto paper, expressing to whomever you need to talk to. Okay, for some of you too, you could be, same with Gemini, you could be dealing with another air sign, okay, another Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. In your spirit message, you have the 8 of Wands. So it's a very fast moving energy. This talks about a lot of messages coming in. So again, for some of you, it's almost like this is reading like a, you know, a past, present, and then I don't really say future, let's say potential energy reading, right? Even though it's mind, body, spirit, it's just another way of doing a 3-card reading. But regardless, I do feel like, you know, that communication sort of comes forth, because again, it's almost like you're being hit over the head in terms of your intuitive knowings and callings. Okay. So it's like spirit is really propelling you to like, yes, take action. Yes, speak up. Yes, start creating this thing. Okay. For others of you too, I feel like there may be travel or movement that's involved here. You may be in the midst of that right now, or that could be something that's, you know, coming up relatively quickly for you here in the new future. Keep in mind, right, that relatively quick is relative, right? So we could be talking about a matter of days, weeks, months, or even a year. Okay, I would say a year at the max. Like it feels like if it's moving, if it's relocation, if it's traveling, it feels like it's happening within this year. Okay. So again, those are just really quick Aquarius season messages for all you air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if the readings resonated, don't forget to hit the like, share, comment, subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to support this work, that's always appreciated. Again, you can book a personal reading through my site, and you can also subscribe to my newsletter, which is free. Through my newsletter, I do also talk about bi-monthly moon meditations that I've started hosting this year. So we do one for the new moon, one for the full moon. We do have a new moon coming up this week. So in addition to the readings that I normally do, I can't remember if I posted the last one here. I can't remember. I don't think I did. I think it's just on my Instagram actually. But either way, it's available. And there will be another one this week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, air signs. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next readings. And again, those will be monthly readings for each sign. Okay, take care. Bye.